Hello, in this short lesson I'm going to show you how to make your sprite navigate around your game using the up, down, left, and right arrows. This is actually pretty quick and simple, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is your event block. You'll find that if you look on your left-hand sidebar, you'll find that under events, and you're looking for the when space key pressed block. That's going to be the one that you need to pull off. So you're going to drag that over and drop it onto your workspace. We are going to change the space setting because we don't want to hit the space bar right at this point. We want to hit the up arrow. So you can change that block to say up arrow, and then that will make the code do what we want, which is when the up arrow key is pressed, we want our sprite to start walking up in the up direction. So what we need is the point in block, direction block, and the move block in order to make our cat move. Now these two blocks can be found under motion. So you're going to be looking for move 10 steps, which is here at the top, and then you're also going to be looking for point in direction, which is about halfway down. The first block in your sequence that you want is the point in direction. That's the first thing we want him to do. So when we push the up arrow, we want to make sure he's facing the right direction before he moves forward. So point in direction. And if you click on where this number's at, you can change this little arrow around it looks like a clock almost. And you can choose which direction you want him to go. So the number that you see on the block is the degrees in which he's facing. So we want him pointing up at 0 degrees because that's going to make the cat walk this way up. And then underneath that, you want the move 10 steps block. That will make him point in this direction and then move 10 steps. So you see how he's moving up? Pointing up and he's walking up. So that's exactly what we want him to do. Now you can go back into the events and the motion blocks and drag off more blocks, or since we know that the code is going to look just like this for our other keys with just some small settings changes, what you can do is you can right click on the top block and hit duplicate, and then move your mouse over and you have now a duplicate block of that first code you made. So let's start by clicking on this top arrow here and choosing the down arrow. So now we're coding him when the down arrow key is pressed let's move this down to 180 degrees so that when the down arrow is pressed, he'll walk 180 degrees. So that means he'll go down. So let's try that. Now you'll see down, and if I want him to go up, he'll go up. So I'm pressing the up arrow and the down arrow, and now he's walking correctly. Now I just need him to be able to go left and right. So I'm going to put my cursor here at the top. I'm going to right click, hit duplicate, and then I'll click it over here. I'm going to select this arrow, drop down arrow, and I'm going to choose right arrow. Now I need him to move right, so I need my arrow to go this way. So he needs to go walk in the 90-degree direction. So now when I push the right arrow, he will walk to the right. When I push up, he will walk up. And when I push down, he will walk down. All right, the last block we need then is the left. So we'll duplicate one more time. And then we'll hit left arrow, point in, and we're going to go in the negative 90-degree direction. So he's going to be going to the left. And we'll keep him moving 10 steps. Okay, and now he will go left. So let's try him out. He will go left, he will go right, he will go up. So now he can navigate around my maze and go snag up these bananas.